What's up, ma?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too. We're not doing that, cause yeah, my mom's single. Yeah, for real. Mom Duke know how to have a good time.
Diddy, who is one of the biggest stars in music, is now facing an unexpected conflict from his own family. His sister, Keisha Combs, who has stayed away from the spotlight for so many years, is now ready to speak up. As Sean Diddy deals with the serious allegations against him, his sister Keisha exposes him, and these revelations could tarnish his image and music career. They have also left the public wondering why Keisha is finally speaking out now. Could it be that Diddy has challenged her in the past, or she's trying to cover her own skin? Join as we unveil these details. But before we delve right in, let's trace it back to where it all began in Diddy's legal battles. Diddy's legal battles. Sean Combs' world was turned upside down when Cassie Ventura made a bold move in November 2023 by filing a lawsuit against him, who was her ex-partner. Cassie revealed she had been trapped in a cycle of mistreatment, physical harm, and human rights violation under Sean Combs' control, even accusing him of mistreating her in 2018 when she tried to leave him. Although the lawsuit was settled in just one day, it was only the start of Sean Combs' downfall. In May 2024, a disturbing video came out showing Sean mistreating Cassie aggressively. The video was in support of Cassie's earlier claims, which included one from March 2016, where she said Sean physically confronted her in the face while intoxicated, leaving her with a black eye and several bruises. With more victims coming forth and filing lawsuits, the 54-year-old music mogul was arrested on September 16, 2024, in Manhattan, New York. This quickly escalated into a top ranking of illegal business case that has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry due to the serious nature of the allegations. According to court documents, behind the fame, Diddy is accused of running a criminal enterprise involved in some of the worst crimes: forced labor, bribery, arson, abducting people, and obstructing justice. He was reportedly deceiving the entire world. Currently, Diddy is being held without bond at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center in the Special Housing Unit after his initial bail request was denied. The proposed bail package included his mother Janice Combs' house and the passports of his children, Chance and Jesse Combs. His legal team suggested a $50 million bail, which would involve selling his Miami home and his mother's house to secure it. However, the judge quickly rejected the offer, stating there was no way to ensure Diddy wouldn't attempt to tamper with witnesses. After Sean Combs was arrested, the charges against him were made public, and the shocking details have rapidly spread across social media. The most serious accusations involve racketeering, conspiracy, and unlawful activities. If he's found guilty of all charges, Diddy could face a prison sentence ranging from 15 years to life. The case file reveals a troubling pattern in which he is alleged to have manipulated, blackmailed, and coerced women into satisfying his intimate desires for years, all while maintaining a public image and concealing his actions. The indictment claims these so-called freak-offs occurred daily and frequently involved commercial adult entertainment professionals. During these events, it's said that Diddy gave victims illegal substances to ensure their cooperation and silence. His arrest followed a federal raid on his luxury properties in Miami and Los Angeles, where authorities reportedly discovered 3 semi-automatic rifles with altered serial numbers, a drum magazine, significant amounts of substances, and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Despite the gravity of the charges, Diddy has denied any wrongdoing and has vowed to fight the accusations. This moment marks a significant turning point in both his personal life and career, with his reputation now tainted by a history of public disputes and harsh incidents. As time goes on, new rumors continue to emerge about his past, with many speculating that his troubled childhood might be linked to what he has become now. Diddy's early years were full of challenges that helped shape who he is today. What are these challenges Diddy faced? And did it link to his sister exposing him? Keep watching as we dive in. Diddy Combs' turbulent upbringing. Diddy Combs and his sister didn't have a typical upbringing, and many believe this unconventional childhood shaped him into the complex person he is today. Born and raised in Harlem, New York, to Janice and Melvin Combs, their childhood was tough. Their father lost his life when they were young, and their mother struggled to raise them in a broken home. 9 years later, the family moved to suburban Mount Vernon, New York, where Diddy attended prep school and earned the nickname Puffy for puffing up his chest during football practice. He later went to Howard University in Washington, D.C., but dropped out after 2 years to work as an intern at Uptown Records in New York. Within a year, he was promoted to vice president. However, his rise to success came with major challenges. In December 1991, a tragic incident occurred at a charity basketball tournament he organized at City College of New York, where 9 people lost their lives, and 29 were injured when the crowd stormed the event. In 1993, after being let go from Uptown Records, Diddy channeled his energy into starting his own label, Bad Boy Entertainment. This marked the beginning of his rise to fame. He enjoyed years of incredible success, working with top artists like Mariah Carey and Mary J. Blige. Diddy quickly became a major player in the music world, but behind the glitz and glamour, unsettling secrets started to emerge. As he expanded his career into other businesses, his public image became increasingly linked to controversy. Despite reinventing himself several times, his troubled past continued to haunt him, raising questions about his character. Now, with serious federal charges for mistreatment and illegal activities hanging over him, every part of his life is under intense scrutiny, especially his relationship with his family. But have you ever wondered who Diddy's father was? What role did his father play in his life? And what was their relationship like? Keep watching to find out. Diddy's relationship with his father. The saying, "the apple doesn't fall far from the tree," resonates deeply when looking at Sean Combs' life. Before becoming known as P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, or simply Diddy, he was a young boy whose world was forever altered by tragedy. At just 3 years old, his father, Melvin Combs, was assassinated. This devastating loss began a pattern of tragedies that would follow Diddy throughout his life. In a special titled Loss of Life in the Family, journalist Geraldo Rivera examined how the hip-hop mogul seemed to be surrounded by hardship and loss. Melvin Combs was assassinated on the harsh streets of Harlem in 1972, and his assassination was never solved or even properly investigated. Rivera suggested that this unresolved tragedy left a lasting impression on Sean, influencing the man he would later become. Diddy once reflected, saying, "You can't miss what you never had," acknowledging the absence of his father. As he matured, the reality of not having a father figure to guide or support him became undeniable. While Diddy is often seen as a larger-than-life figure, a recently rediscovered interview where he talks about his father has sparked new interest. In the interview, Diddy revealed that his father wasn't just an ordinary man. He was a major player in Harlem's substance scene, a kingpin who built his own criminal empire. There were whispers that Melvin Combs was affiliated with infamous gangsters like Frank Lucas and Nicky Barnes, but Diddy quickly shot down those rumors. He emphasized that his father wasn't working for anyone. He ran his own crew and was on par with these well-known figures. However, Diddy was also adamant that he didn't want to glorify this lifestyle. Selling substances, he explained, often leads to either jail or loss of life. That's why he chose a different path, one that involved dominating the music world instead of the streets. Diddy later admitted that he and his father shared many similarities, both in looks and personality. "I'm definitely like him," he said, "but I took the legal route." He revealed that for a long time, he didn't understand the full extent of his father's involvement in crime. It wasn't until he did his own digging, long before the internet made things easier, that he learned the truth. He found an old newspaper article covering his father's funeral, but what stood out to him was how the focus wasn't on the grief of his loss, but on the family's appearance, his mother in a fur coat and young Sean in a mink. This image of his family stayed with Diddy. He later said that his desire to make his father proud was what pushed him to success, keeping him from following in his father's footsteps and ultimately avoiding the same tragic fate. In an interview years ago, Diddy explained that he understood why his mother kept the truth from him while growing up in Harlem. He believed that if he had known what his father was really involved in, he might have followed in his footsteps and aimed to become one of the most influential substance dealers in his neighborhood. However, reflecting on that conversation, one moment stood out as particularly chilling. When Diddy was asked if people truly knew the real Sean Combs, his answer was a firm no. Diddy's life after these legal battles will change totally. But the disturbing details in the indictment have raised questions and cast doubt on the image many had of the man they thought they knew. Now let's look at the standing woman in his life and her significant impact on Diddy's life. So stay tuned as we dive in. Diddy and his mother's bond. Diddy's connection with his mother, Janice Combs, has always sparked debate, and with his recent arrest, the attention on their relationship has only grown. Their bond is far from conventional, filled with strange behaviors and speculation that has led people to question how much Janice may have known about, or even been involved in, her son's controversial lifestyle. Nevertheless, Janice, affectionately called Mom Dukes by Diddy, has stood by him through thick and thin. One incident that caught public attention was a video showing Diddy and Janice receiving IV drips together, followed by a moment where he kissed her on the lips. On top of that, Diddy has openly talked about taking his 83-year-old mother to clubs, which many found odd. While he praised her strength and beauty, the idea of a mother-son outing to a club left many feeling uncomfortable. However, this may only scratch the surface, as rumors about Janice playing a larger role in Diddy's problematic life have been circulating for some time. Some people believe that Janice Combs may have been involved in Diddy's notorious freak-offs, wild parties known for their extreme debauchery. Rumors suggest that she wasn't just aware of these events, but may have even played a role in organizing them. When the FBI raided Diddy's home, videos allegedly surfaced showing Janice in compromising situations. While her level of involvement remains unclear, many are left questioning why someone like her, who should have been far removed from such incidents, would have agreed to hand over her passport as part of Diddy's bail conditions. This has led to speculation that there may be a deeper connection between her and her son's alleged criminal activities. Diddy's imprisonment could push Janice into the spotlight in ways she never intended, but this isn't the first time their relationship has raised eyebrows. Those close to Diddy suggest his toxic attitude toward women started long before his rise to fame, and Janice may have witnessed much of it. There are claims that Sean was verbally provocative toward her in public, prompting his friends to intervene and call him out. With multiple reports of inappropriate behavior, many are now questioning why his family allowed his conduct to go unchecked for so long. The bigger question looms: how much did his relatives really know about his extravagant yet disturbing parties? Now, before into Diddy's sister and what she had to say about her brother, let's take you through some big breakthroughs of Diddy and other engagements. So stay tuned to know more. Big breaks and other ventures. In 1996, Combs made his debut as a rapper with a commercial vocal track under the moniker Puff Daddy. Can't Nobody Hold Me Down, his breakthrough single, peaked at #1 and remained on the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 28 weeks. Bad Boy Records published his debut album, No Way Out, on July 22, 1997. The album, which was originally named Hell Up in Harlem, saw multiple revisions following the passing of Notorious Big on March 9, 1997. The album featured guest appearances from a number of the label's artists. No Way Out was a huge hit, especially in the U.S., where it sold 561,000 copies in its first week of release and peaked at #1 on the Billboard 200. The Notorious Big tribute song I'll Be Missing You became the first rap song to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it went on to top several other charts worldwide in addition to remaining at the top of the chart for 11 weeks. The album yielded 5 singles. There were also 4 other singles released: Can't Nobody Hold Me Down, It's All About the Benjamins, Been Around the World, and Victory. Combs and Jimmy Page co-wrote the song Come With Me for the Godzilla movie released in 1998. Combs received 5 nominations for the album at the 40th Grammy Awards in 1998, and the album went on to win the Best Rap Album Grammy. With sales of more than 7 million copies, the Recording Industry Association of America certified the album septuple platinum on September 7, 2000. He came under fire in the late 1990s for using too many guest appearances, samples, and interpolations of previous songs, as well as for commercializing and diluting hip-hop. In Carlito's Way, Rise to Power, released in 2005, Combs was part of the cast. In 2002, Combs was ranked 12th out of 40 entrepreneurs under 40 by Fortune magazine. According to Forbes magazine, Combs made an estimated $130 million in the year that ended in May 2017, making him the highest-paid entertainer. His anticipated net worth by 2022 is $1 billion, making him one of the richest musicians. Combs launched the Sean John clothing line in 1998. It earned the 2004 Council of Fashion Designers of America CFDA Menswear Designer of the Year Award after being nominated in 2000. In 2003, Ronald Burkle, a millionaire from California, contributed $100 million to the business. When department shop Macy's learned that Sean John coats were made with raccoon dog fur in late 2006, they took the apparel from its stores. Combs had no idea the jackets were actually made of real fur, but he ordered a halt to production as soon as he found out. Combs expanded the Sean John brand in November 2008 by introducing the I Am King men's fragrance collection. Bar Raffaele was highlighted in the fragrance's advertisement, which was dedicated to Martin Luther King Jr., Barack Obama, and Muhammad Ali. Sean John unveiled the brand's Girls collection in the beginning of 2016. Heading his array of companies under one umbrella organization, Combs Enterprises, is Combs. Combs owns 2 restaurants named Justin's, after his son, in addition to his clothes brand. September 2007 marked the closure of the original New York facility. June 2012 marked the closure of the Atlanta location. The Dallas Mavericks alternate jersey is his creation. Combs consented in October 2007 to assist in the growth of the Ciroc vodka brand in exchange for a 50% profit split. Following Ciroc's acquisition by Diageo in June 2023, they dissolved their collaboration with Combs due to his refusal to acknowledge or honor his commitments. On October 21, 2008, Combs paid $20 million to Liz Claiborne to acquire the N-Ice clothing business. Combs owns a sizable portion of the equity in Revolt TV, a television network with a division dedicated to film production. The show started airing in 2014. In order to acquire a controlling stake in Aqua Hydrate, an energy drink for athletes without calories, Combs partnered with businessman Ronald Burkle of Ukapa Companies and actor Mark Wahlberg in February 2015. The company's CEO is John Cochran, a former Fiji water president. Combs started funding PlayVS in 2019, which offers a platform for competitive gaming in U.S. high schools. Kevin Lin, a co-founder of Twitch, also supported the venture. In 1995, Combs established Daddy's House Social Programs, an organization that provides aid to inner-city youngsters. Tutoring, life skills workshops, and an annual summer camp are among the programs offered. He and Jay-Z promised $1 million to fund Hurricane Katrina victims in 2005, and he also gave clothes from his Sean John line to the victims. He has given books and computers to schools in New York. The American Academy of Achievement awarded him a Golden Plate Award in 1998. October 13, 2006 was proclaimed Diddy Day by Chicago Mayor Richard M. Daley in recognition of Combs's humanitarian endeavors. As the first male rapper to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Combs made history in 2008. At the 146th commencement ceremony of Howard University, where Combs got an honorary doctorate in the humanities in 2014, he delivered the commencement speech. Combs stated in his address that his time as a Howard student had a beneficial impact on his life. Combs established the Sean Combs Scholarship Fund at Howard University in 2016 with a $1 million donation to assist students who are unable to afford their tuition. Howard University declared on June 7, 2024, that Combs' honorary doctorate would be revoked. In addition, they ended his commitment agreement and returned his $1 million donation. In 2022, Combs declared in his acceptance speech for the BET Lifetime Achievement Award that he would be giving $1 million to each of Jackson State University and Howard University. Now, who is Diddy's sister, and what does she have to say about her brother's tragic predicament? Keep watching as we explore in the next chapter. Diddy's ties with his sister. Sean Diddy's sister, Keisha Combs, is a largely unknown figure, with many people unaware of even basic details about her life. Her exact birth date is debated, with some believing she was only a few months old when their father was assassinated. This loss left their mother, Janice, to raise two young children during a difficult time. After leaving Harlem, Janice was determined to give her kids a better future. Unlike her famous brother, Keisha didn't pursue higher education, believing it wasn't necessary with Diddy's success. Instead, she joined her brother's business in 2002, taking on roles like Director of Media Marketing and Director of External Affairs at Daddy's House social programs in New Jersey. Even before working with Diddy, Keisha had already started networking with big names in the industry and married Grammy-nominated music engineer Stephen Timothy Dent in 1999 at the age of 28. Stephen Dent had worked with artists like Mary J. Blige, the Notorious Big, and Lil' Kim, and even credited Diddy with giving him his first group, the R&B group 112. In the mid-90s, Stephen started working at Daddy's House recording studio in New York as an audio engineer and managing director. By 2004, he had already contributed to the soundtracks of movies like Notorious and the platinum record for Bad Boys 2, as well as many other tracks. With such deep ties to the music world and being part of a family connected to one of the industry's biggest figures, it's clear that Diddy helped Keisha build connections and work with the right people. But this leads to the question: was Keisha close enough to her brother to know what was happening behind the scenes? Many are curious about what Keisha and their mother Janice knew about Diddy's behavior, especially his treatment of women, like the mistreatment accusations involving Cassie and Kim Porter. Were they aware of his struggles with substance dependency or his wild lifestyle? If you believe the rumors, Diddy often disrespected his own mother, which suggests that his family had some idea about his issues. Given Stephen Dent's work with Diddy and the artists at Bad Boy Records, he and Keisha likely knew the people who were familiar with Diddy's troubles, even if they weren't fully aware themselves. A quick look into Keisha's background also shows her involvement in the entertainment world, including her role as a casting director. Keisha Combs has gained recognition for her keen eye in identifying talent, having contributed to the casting of numerous blockbuster films and hit television series. Alongside her professional success, Keisha made it clear that she is a strong advocate for social justice and mental health awareness, often drawing from her personal experiences. However, her support for mental health has raised questions, particularly about her views on her brother's controversial behavior and lifestyle. Many have criticized her, accusing her of hypocrisy, especially given her commitment to addressing bullying and mental health challenges. It's only natural for people to wonder whether Keisha was aware of the hardships Cassie faced during her troubled relationship with Diddy. Did she reach out to offer support or advise Cassie about the unhealthy situation that was impacting her well-being? Or did she and her husband simply ignore it, given Diddy's powerful status in the industry? Some even speculate that Keisha might have viewed her brother as a victim of his tough upbringing. This raises the question, does Keisha feel any guilt or empathy for the pain Diddy has caused women like Cassie? To be fair, there have been long-standing rumors about tension between Diddy and his sister, with reports suggesting their relationship has worsened, especially following his recent arrest. With the spotlight now on the Combs family, rumors are swirling that Keisha may be ready to break her silence and share what she knows. Many believe that the growing speculation about her and their mother, Janice, has pushed Keisha to finally speak out. If the rumors are true, the revelations could further damage Diddy's already shaky reputation. Did you know there have been controversies surrounding Diddy's late wife? Stay tuned as we unveil these details. The Combs family controversies. The Combs family has been surrounded by rumors and speculation, particularly regarding Diddy's late partner, Kim Porter, the mother of 4 of his children. Porter passed away in 2018 due to lobar pneumonia, but recent attention on Diddy's controversies has put her back in the spotlight. Diddy's children, Quincy, Christian, Jesse, and Delilah, recently released a statement, but not for the reasons many expected. The statement wasn't about Diddy, but rather to defend their mother's legacy and address the false and hurtful rumors about her passing. Christian, Jesse, and Delilah Combs united on Instagram to debunk misleading claims about their parents' relationship and their mother's tragic passing. Kim Porter, a former model, had an on-and-off relationship with Diddy from 1994 to 2007, during which they had their son Christian, now 26, and twin daughters Jesse and Delilah, now 17. Their frustration stems from the recent publication of a poorly written memoir, supposedly authored by Porter before her passing. The children felt compelled to speak out, declaring the book to be a complete hoax. The book, titled Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side, the 59-page memoir was self-published under a pseudonym on September 6th by someone claiming to be an investigative journalist. Despite its questionable origins, the book has climbed to the top of Amazon's bestsellers list, sparking a wave of conspiracy theories. The controversial memoir is attributed to Jamal T. Millwood, a named conspiracy theorist linked to an alias supposedly used by Tupac Shakur, which has only fueled wild rumors on social media. These conspiracy theories have led many to question the circumstances of Kim Porter's untimely passing. However, her children were quick to shut down any claims that their mother was involved in writing the memoir. They stated, "Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not, and anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves." The family described the memoir as a fabrication by opportunists exploiting their mother's legacy. In an especially painful part of their statement, the children addressed conspiracy theories about their mother's passing, including false accusations linking Diddy to it. These baseless claims have been spreading across social media, with some even suggesting Diddy played a role in her passing. The family expressed their sadness over the circus surrounding such a tragic event and reaffirmed their commitment to protecting their mother's memory. In their statement, Porter's children directly addressed the rumors, firmly stating, "The cause of her passing has long been established, and there was no foul play." They expressed sorrow that their mother's passing had become the center of conspiracy theories and public spectacle, adding, "We want our mother to be remembered as a kind, beautiful, strong, and loving woman. Her memory should not be tarnished by horrible conspiracy ideas." Despite the legal battles their father is currently facing, the family remains focused on preserving Kim Porter's legacy. Diddy's children have remained quiet regarding the serious allegations their father faces while he is detained at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. To complicate matters, his eldest son, Christian Combs, is also caught in legal trouble. Back in April, Christian was listed as a co-defendant in a lawsuit filed in Los Angeles, accusing him of lacing drink and mistreating a woman aboard a luxury yacht. The lawsuit, which includes an audio recording of the incident, paints a disturbing picture that echoes the accusations against his father. Christian's legal team has strongly denied the claims, calling them baseless and false. However, many have been quick to draw comparisons between father and son, casting doubts on the family's dynamics and the legacy they are passing down. As these legal issues unfold, the impact on Diddy's career has grown more severe. Once a leading figure in the music world, his reputation, built on charm, talent, and credibility, is now at risk. The combination of serious charges and intense media coverage puts his empire in jeopardy, with the looming possibility of prolonged court battles and even imprisonment. This has altered the public's view not only of Diddy, but also of the music industry itself. With Sean Combs facing a turning point, many are watching closely to see how the case will conclude. Now over to you. We would like to know your thoughts about Diddy's family. Do you think they involved in his wrongdoings, or is it just mere speculation? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the next video shown on your screen to catch up on your favorite celebrity stories. See you there.